What is the 6x5 peptide reference mix? You can monitor LC performance and mass spec parameters like sensitivity and dynamic range with one peptide reference mix. The 6x5 peptide reference mix monitors LC performance using 6 peptides of increasing hydrophobicity. The most hydrophilic peptide allows you to optimize for hard-to-capture hydrophilic peptides. So how can this mixture be used to determine dynamic range and sensitivity of a mass spec? Each peptide sequence is actually represented by 5 different isotopologues. The sequences of the 5 isotopologues are identical, but the mass of each is changed by incorporating stable amino acids that are heavily labeled with carbon-13 and nitrogen-15 atoms, creating a series of chemically identical peptides with varying mass. Also, as the mass increases for each isotopologue, the concentration goes up tenfold. Chromatographically, each of the isotopologues is indistinguishable. However, since they differ in mass, they are clearly resolved by mass spectrometry. The range of the concentrations causes the peaks to vary in intensity. This unique format allows you to monitor the dynamic range and sensitivity in one run. Plotting the log of the peak intensity versus the log of the quantity provides a measure of the instrument's dynamic range and confirms linearity of up to 5 logs of dynamic range. The included premise software analyzes your LC and mass spec data for you, whether the reference is used neat or spiked into a complex sample. The premise software has a convenient feature that monitors multiple parameters over time, ensuring peak performance of your instrument. In summary, the 6x5 peptide reference mix consists of 30 peptides, 6 different sequences with 5 separate isotopologues per sequence. Each isotopologue increases in concentration as mass increases. This unique mixture allows the monitoring of dynamic range and sensitivity in one run. The free premise software reports LC and mass spec parameters as well as tracks historical performance. The reference can be used neat or spiked into complex samples.